While on YouTube, hope everybody's been having a great day. I wanted to rush and do this video real quick because I actually like gaming and stuff like that. And one of my favorite games in recent time, based on one of my favorite mythologies, is Black Myth Wukong. That was created by a Chinese independent company called Gamescience. And I just saw that they put out the trailer for their next project. So I wanted to turn over and get a quick look at that. I know it's been a little while since I put out a longer form video. Just had a lot of stuff been dealing with, even did a couple of design changes. But I'm sure that I'll get back into that more frequently from now on. But I have been putting out shorts every single day though. So go ahead, take a look at a couple of those, like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, let me know what you guys think. But without further ado, let's get into this. As I said, and as you can see, this is based on the myth of Zhong Kui. He's not as popular of a character as certain other mythologies. So I just wanted to take a look and look at a quick summary of him. And you see that Zhong Kui is a Taoist deity in Chinese mythology that's traditionally regarded as a vanquisher of ghosts and evil beings. He is depicted as a large man with a black beard and bulging eyes and a wrathful expression. Zhang Kui is able to command 80,000 demons to do his bidding and is often associated with the five bats of fortune. And then just real quick, the five bats of fortune basically, number five is pretty, with Asian mythologies in general, they tend to give a lot of emphasis on numbers. So you guys can go ahead and take a look at that for yourselves if you'd like. Uh, Long story short, like Gamescience does a lot of, they do games based on Chinese mythology. That's kind of their mission. A lot of people doubted if they were going to do a sequel to Black Myth Wukong or a completely new character altogether, and they went with the latter. But let's get into it now. Pretty excited for this. Mm. Oh, and I did go with the Chinese dub. Like, for the first reaction to a new independent Chinese game, you have to get it. You have to watch it in the Chinese. Like, just for the full initial experience. I'll go to the English afterwards, but I needed that full, thorough reaction first. So let's go back just in case it caught some of you guys off guard. Oh, he blindfolded.
山在哪儿呢？定是有着的幻象。
莫要胡说，只有心中有山，大王随时能让我们回去。
没大没骂。
The graphics are already looking really good. Like, they did a fantastic job with Black Myth Wukong, so it's no surprise, but it's really.
免了死罪，不回去的好。而今我们有吃有喝，还有。
That's a John. A demon. Look at that graphics, though. Oh my god, the detail. Oh. And that's the thing, like, based on the description that we read, you can already tell that this is definitely going to be a game that involves vampires. I'm very curious to see how they're going to incorporate this character's abilities. They did a fantastic job with Black Myth Wukong. I definitely would absolutely recommend checking that game out. It was definitely a game that should have won Game of the Year, in my personal opinion, and a lot of people would agree. But it was a fantastic project. They got the Great Tiger. Oh, is that him on the tiger's back? That Zhong Kui and the tiger's back. They did say it was a large man. Mm. Guess they made the beard red instead of Black Myth Zhong Kui. Mm. Well, I guess they weren't kidding when they said it was just a teaser, huh? Now we're going to take a look at the game in the English, see if we notice any differences, see how it sounds in comparison. Like a lot of people like a more immersive experience. Well, for these teaser trailers, I'll watch it in the original language, the Chinese. But for me, when I'm playing games, I always put it in English. Or if I'm watching movies, I always sub is too much reading. I kind of breaks my immersion a bit. So I like that focus on my natural language. But let's take a look at it. Now we're looking at the English dub. Let me know if it increases or worsens the experience for you guys.
Brother, help me.
You can hear the difference in the raspiness of the voice.
Trying. It's all me. Look at that belly of yours. Where's the mountain? Hey, you're falling fat, losing again.
So
Mm.
goes Wallop. Must will take us back. As long as we keep that map.
I have to point this out though. Gamescience, and they did it with Black Myth Wukong as well. They do a really great job with their English voice actors. In with all, if you're familiar with whether it be games or movies, you can tell just how bad some English actors can be and how they can kind of break or ruin the experience for you. So it's definitely great to see the level of work and like to see this dedication to putting out a proper project.
In or out. Hey,
No scolding, no flogging, life spared. Why risk going back? This ways. We've got food on our table
And the voice matching the lips and everything is perfect. Matching the sounds of the walking, like that's lovely. Mm. Is it just me, or did he feel like he looked slightly darker in this version? Yes. Once again, just a just a little teaser. I also just wanted to take a moment to look at this comment right here. Um, you see, it says Zhang Kui is a legendary ghost-quelling figure from Chinese folklore with a pretty intense origin story. He was a genius scholar who got top honors in the imperial exams, but the emperor denied him the title just because of his fearsome appearance. In a rage, Zhang Kui ended his own life, but the judge of the underworld recognized his worth and appointed him the king of ghosts, tasked with hunting down evil spirits. That's why his image, often looking furious and brandishing a sword, is used as a powerful guardian on gates and in homes to ward off evil and bring good fortune. And then the person also lets you know that they're working on a full feature covering some of his stories and some artwork and stuff like that. So if you guys want, you guys can also follow them. They have looks like they have a blog. Shout out to Dragon's Army, but that's just to add a little bit further onto what I. But for me, based off the quality work they did with Wukong, just the fact that they're working on another mythology and like I feel like I'll probably go and try to get familiar with that character myself, like kind of be prepared for even maybe some of the abilities that you could see coming and the type of mythology. It's always more fun. Like games based on real stories or mythologies or things like that are always a lot more fun to experience if you have some type of connection with it. Like even with Black Myth Wukong, that's like really close, like early of the story of the journey to the West. Like it made it for me personally playing that game felt a lot more personal because that's a mythology I've been familiar with since I was a child and I was younger. And that mythology has also inspired a lot of other works like Dragon Ball Z for you anime fans, and even One Piece was still loosely inspired by the Monkey King Son Wukong. So to watch her and then Game Science being a fully independent Chinese company to have this level of weight on a global scale, and then to even have this impact where it's you not only are they not putting out their own independent stuff, like the company has specifically said that they plan on kind of just pushing Chinese mythologies. So it's really cool to see from a cultural aspect as well. So I'm very, very, very curious to see how the rest of this is going to look, and I'm very interested in it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, even though I'm not familiar with this specific mythology, I'm genuinely just really looking forward to this next project, just based off the quality of their previous project and going forward. Kind of reminds me of when the God of War first came on the scenes and the impact that had. This feels very reminiscent of that to me. But I ain't gonna keep you guys here much longer. I'm gonna kind of wrap up the video with that. As you can probably tell, I'm really, really excited. Like I'm looking forward to when they put out more trailers and longer form, and there's a bit more to react to. But I hope y'all have a great day. Check out other shorts. Definitely look forward to more videos, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Hope everyone has a blessed day. Peace.